YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, Nick. We got ourselves a tier list today. This is the license plate tier list. Now, let me tell you, this is a very exciting thing I got going on here. And I am excited to get through it and share it with all my friends, that kind of thing. Maybe leave down in the comments what you think. Let's just start from the top, okay? We'll start from the top. We'll work our way down. Obviously, we got S, A, B, C, D, and F. Those are the letters of the alphabet, and that's the letters we're going to be doing with the tier list. So let me take a sip of tea. And here we go. First up, Alabama. I think this is the only Alabama on the list. Let's see. I like the colors. I like the contrast between the green and the blue. I think this is an early S tier. I'm not going to make a lot of friends on this tier list, okay? This is going to be a tough one for all of you to work out, but I think this is going to be good. Alaska, The Last Frontier. I think this is the name of a TV show. I also don't like that it's yellow. I hate the color yellow. And it looks kind of plain. I'm going to put this in the B tier. This is a B tier. This feels B tier. Now, this Alaska one, this has got a bear on it. And I love bears. So this one's going in the A tier. It's definitely going higher than The Last Frontier one. Now, I love this one. This one with the mountains and the teal, the blue sky. I think it's another S tier. I think this is it. I think it's another S tier. I don't know what this one is. This looks like people walking through the mountains. I'm sure that has some sort of historical significance. Not to me, though. That's going in the B tier. Actually, you know what? We're bringing The Last Frontier down one. Why not? Who cares? It's my list. Arizona. Now, I love the contrast. You all know out there, I love the contrast. What is Arizona? And it's kind of a shithole state. We'll put it in the A tier. Arkansas, there's nothing special about this one. This one's going straight into the F tier. California, this one's going in the F tier as well. Nothing going on there. That thing's garbage. There's nothing going on. It just has it even has like a fucking website at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? It's got a website at the bottom. Colorado. Now, I love Colorado. There's not a whole lot going on here, though. Just green and white with the mountaintop. You could use a little bit more contrast. So, I think it's gonna be a B for me. It's gonna be a B for me. Now, Connecticut. You guys know how I feel about Connecticut. Tough state to drive through. I think this is D tier. I like the gradient from whatever. It's nothing special otherwise. It is the Constitution state. I think it'll be D tier. Delaware, actual trash. Just garbage. Just throw it in the bin. Florida, I love the Florida license plate. This is my bias coming in. Love oranges. Love the Sunshine State at the bottom. It's 100%. We're in. Georgia, the only thing that saves this from being an F for me is the peach in the middle. The In God We Trust, I think a little weird, a little cringe. Be putting that on your whatever, on your license plate. Like, come on, like seriously. And other than that, it's just plain white. Like what are we doing? This is going in here. No, it's a D tier. It's D. Now, Hawaii. Oh, the rainbow. This is a classic one. You don't see this one around in the mainland all that much. But this is for sure going in the S tier. 100%. Now, you're looking at this right now. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, he's got a lot of S tiers. How's he going to balance this out? Well, I'll show you. Watch, because I am a hater at heart. Idaho, I love the red. Here's the thing about red. You look through all these, not a whole lot of red. Especially this dark, like, maroon color. This is absolutely an A tier for me. Might even be an S tier. We got a lot of S tiers up there. So I think we'll go with A tier. Illinois, land of Lincoln. Lincoln, great president. He's going in the A tier, 100%. Indiana, shithole. I mean, not a shithole state. Indiana's probably a fine state. I've never been there. But just plain. Absolutely. I mean, you have no other ideas than to put your state on your license plate. Like, come on, give me a break. Fucking get some class is what I'd say. Indiana, I don't know what's going on there. That looks like a boat with wheels. As far as I know, Indiana is. It must be. They must be known for something like boats with wheels. What is that? You know what? I think that's a house or something, like a bridge. Okay, there's a little bit more to that. It's going to be a B for me. It's going to be a B. Iowa, same thing. Love the idea. Just, could be a little bit better with the execution. Kansas is a D for me. The fact that it's blue and it has this little seal in the middle of it, I guess that kind of brings it up for me. That's the only thing that really saves it. It's plain otherwise. So Kentucky, that's going at the bottom. I mean, that's another instance where you're just putting Kentucky on your license plate. Like, what are we doing here? Louisiana, Sportsman's Paradise, I believe is what that is. I mean, I kind of like the gradient. I don't really know what's going on in the middle there. It's a C tier for me. I don't really feel one way or the other about it, so that's C. Maine, that looks like a pine cone. That's pretty good. Vacation land. That's a C tier to me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's me where I live. That's me being crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we'll put it as C tier. Leave down in the comments you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Maryland, this is squarely a C tier to me. It was cool when I first saw it, but the more I see it, the more plain it looks to me. The more like default it looks to me. But it's not. They're trying something. They're just, it's been around for a while. And like when somebody's driving their like 2003 Toyota Corolla around, they always got a Maryland license plate on it. I don't know. It's just how it looks for me. Massachusetts, that's going on the bottom. Nothing going on there. A little bit of red, I like that. But like other than that, it's just there's nothing going on. Same with Michigan. I mean, you could put as many blue waves as you want going through there. It's not whatever. Minnesota, same way. Love the state. Love the lakes, but you're putting your state on your license plate, and we've talked about this many a times. Mississippi, don't know what to think about Mississippi. It looks like a piece of paper, so I'm just gonna put it in D tier and leave it at that. Missouri. Now Missouri is interesting because it looks like a political sign you would put outside of your house. So I think that's kind of funny. So I'm going to put it in the C tier. There's not really a whole lot going on. Don't really love the impact font. But other than that, Montana. Now, here's the thing. Now, here's where I'm going to change a little bit. I kind of like the Montana one. Certainly more than all the other ones that have states on them because the state is encapsulating the number. I love that. So that's going to be, but it's still pretty plain. I'm not going to like put it in the fucking B tier for this. I'm going to put it in the D tier and I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to not worry about it, okay? Now, this other Montana plate, I dig this. The outline of the mountain peak, man. I got to tell you, this is a B. This is an A tier to me. I think this is an A tier. Do I like it more? Yeah, I think I do. Now, this one, I think this is the lighting, not doing it any favors here. For this Montana plate, this is a C tier to me. This is C tier. Nebraska, that looks like a plate you'd get at the dealership, so that's going there. Right in the F tier. Let's see. Another Nebraska plate. This one's way better than the other one. I don't think it's great. I don't really know what's going on here. Can't really tell. It's going in the C tier. This Nevada one, I kind of like the blue. The problem with that blue is not very vibrant, Kind of a muted blue. It's going in the C tier. New Hampshire, that's live free or die. I don't know what's going on in the middle there. Just kind of looks like dirt. It's going on the bottom. New Jersey, the Garden State, worst drivers in the nation, so they're going there. New Mexico. Now, the New Mexico ones I looked at before kind of hurt my eyes. This first one specifically with the yellow and the red, but I think that plays along with the theme of the state very well. Like I think those colors go pretty well with whatever with that the whole like theming. So I'm gonna go in B tier. I'm gonna put the other New Mexico one in B tier too. Now, admittedly, not great, but pretty good. I don't know. You'd see that, you'd be like, hey, what state's that from? And you're like, oh, New Mexico. That makes sense to me. I think so. I'm gonna say this New York one. I'm gonna say it about the Pennsylvania one later. They look classic to me. Like if you had a driver's license, I would think of the New York driver's license. It's the Empire State, you know. I like the yellow and the dark blue. We're not going crazy here. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a C. I think it's a C. This Excelsior one, I've never seen this one in my life. And it looks pretty plain to me aside from the shit at the bottom. So I'm gonna put that in the D tier. First in Flight, North Carolina, I would say a weird thing to brag about. I'll put that in the C tier. This is North Dakota. North Dakota. Now this is a shithole state with nothing in it. I guess there's probably something in it. So I'm going to put it in the B tier out of pity, okay? I think it's probably a C tier, but it's going in the B tier. Ohio. I like the red. Kind of looks like a piece of paper, you know. It's going in the D tier. Oklahoma. I would say Oklahoma is going in the C tier to me. It's more like a no, because it's better than the other Oklahoma one, which I think is going in the D tier. I don't even know what the fuck's going on there. Like, it's crazy. Now, the Oregon one, now we're going back to better ones. The Oregon one's an A to me, all the way. I love the tree, the big tree in the middle. I love the colors they use. I specifically love that, like, sea green. Oh, man. You're going to get me every time with that. Pennsylvania, I'm going to put this in the C tier. I mean, I know that's going to be controversial, but I think it's a C tier. It's a C tier. I don't know. Fight me. I mean, put it down in the comments. What do you want me to say? Rhode Island, that goes at the bottom. Nothing happening there. South Carolina, I don't love the colors of the South Carolina one, but they are trying to do something. So I'm going to put it in the D tier. We'll go from there. Now, this other South Carolina one, that's going straight in the trash. They're not trying to do anything there. They're not even trying. Like, this is South Dakota. This is the first South Dakota. I love the second one way more than the first one. So I'm going to but I think they're still both great. I'm going to put this one in the B. And I'll put this one in the A. I love the Mount Rushmore thing. I just like the colors of the brighter blue sky and the darker contrast better. Now, Tennessee. State in the middle. I hate that. Looks like a little swamp action going on. I really don't know what's going on there. I'm going to put that in the C, and I'm going to not think about it ever again. This Texas plate sucks. It's just bad. Now, this Texas plate, B tier, 100%. Lots of blues, little bit of red in there. Got a lot of red, white, and blue. Plus, you got like the plains and mountains at the bottom. That's great stuff. This Utah plate, garbage. This Utah plate, S tier, 100% S tier. Getting the little, I don't even know what that is. Like the rock formation. That shit's awesome. Vermont, garbage. Virginia, garbage. Washington D.C. looks like you would print it out at the DMV. So that's garbage. This one though, this Washington one, I kind of fuck with it. I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest fan, but I kind of fuck with it. I'm gonna go B tier. West Virginia, I think, is just a copy of the Pennsylvania one. I'm gonna put it in the D tier because it's worse in every way, but it is still like it's kind of classic. That kind of thing. Wisconsin. Wisconsin. I struggle with Wisconsin because I mean, look at it. It's pretty good, but it's also pretty plain. It's not anything fucking crazy. I'm gonna go C tier. This is like borderline mediocre, maybe a little bit better than mediocre. I kind of regret having the New York and Pennsylvania one here. I'm going to leave it, though. It's okay. Wyoming. Now, Wyoming has two of the same, more or less, with the bucking bronco and the cowboy riding it in the middle. I will say I think I like... that's tough. I think I like this one better. This is an A tier to me. And then this one, kind of a B tier. This one looks older is the problem. It's not really anything crazy. It just looks a little older, and you know, I value something newer. And then last but not least, Nevada, of course. I think this one pretty good. I'm gonna put it in the B tier. Okay, guys, this is my list. Thanks for watching. If you like, you can like the video down there. You could subscribe. You could do all different sorts of things. And you know what? I'll catch you on the next time. See you later.